Well, I'm glad a lot of you seem to like that video I did yesterday, so as promised, and also as I teased earlier today on my channel's Facebook page, here is like another double vlog of Pokemon Sun Ultra Adventures. Hers have about 17 or 18 more episodes to do to finish my work on the season, so let's get this started with the first half of this one. Episode 73, Tough Guy Trials officially sees Ash arrive on Ulu Island to begin his trials, so let's get started. So, on top of him getting ready on the boat ride here, and as Teamwork is admiring the new Z-Ring, and they're surprised that Ash is there. I guess they're thrown for the loop with the story structure as well. And of course, Nanu being being he he patrol officer on the island, while Jenny is still there with her partner being like a Battlestar or Choreo. How her by the book nature is much different than his laid back one. Heck, he's definitely so laid back and relaxed, and that he basically stayed on the island and just because as to how affordable the real estate is and doesn't even bother putting on actual shoes most of the time. I mean, just an elderly man and his long Meowth, a whole bunch of them, and also fancies playing the kendama quite a bit. I mean, they don't like call it by name in the dub, but based on I can tell what it is based on context. I mean, like sort of like a Japanese or cup and ball toy. And naturally, as Ash is tricked into watching his little Meowth, Acerilla comes over and actually ends up taking said kendama to use his leverage and to get Nanu to battle Horror with him, like it's sort of a preview of what lies ahead. So, while Nanu is still reluctant, and he is eventually convinced by the face of his granddaughter as well as her mimikins. So he does care for her since he's basically the only family she has left. And I definitely really enjoy that aspect ahead of their characters. Even though the whole eccentric but ultimately wise mentor figure is still in play here, they take a different direction than they did in the games. Case in point, basically showing how he may seem like a lazy, a old man, and who probably be not guarding them but maybe joining in daily mole walks even, and he's actually quite powerful and is in a way testing the ability of Ash and his Pokemon. And it turns out that the whole first engagement with Nanu and his crocodile goes poorly, given how Ash's Lycanroc still has this thing against getting its fur messed up, which it didn't have before, but no matter. This ends up leading into the next episode out in this double vlog, so let's get it going. We stay on Ulu Island so Ash can train with episode 74, Some Kind of Laziness, in which it's on the back of a Mudsdale. How Israel leads him to the ruins of abundance and in the Hyena Desert to train with Tapu Bulu, which leads them not only past in the desert with his habit blowing off, but also up a mountain, climbing it, and he turns it backwards so things have gotten real. Yeah. On top of healing the land, Tapu Bulu ends up healing everyone, as you can tell by my screenshot I used for this thumbnail, or at least part of it, leading to a little bit of a quality Pikachu vibe. I mean, for like I still like this art style as a fan of other series of unconventional artwork such as One Piece and Cowboy Bebop and the Big O among many others. I mean, there's an there's an again. I definitely can say that I like both the upcoming titles and Sinnoh for different reasons, and I will definitely can appreciate that fan mock-up as that a fan mock-up. Personally, that baits nothing I haven't heard when the Winter Group is about to come out, and that's a game I absolutely love, by the way. But back in this series, they end up bonding together in the rain, and with Tababulu's help, and also like a rock band to overcome its dislike of having its fur messed with, because used to as a rock ruff, leads some flashbacks to not only previous encounters but also the other ones we had not seen before. I mean, almost bordering on Yondu's whose speech in Volume 2. I mean, like how I mean, I know who you are. I know everything about you. Now you act like play the means of but actually most scared of all. I know who you are, boy. 'Cause you're me. So, with this roadblock overcome, and even having a new move in place, Stone Edge, I mean, which it needs to know for another hack in this hack what I'll be addressing in another vlog on the series. It turns out that how that not only does as now they are ready, but also they decide to refocus efforts for or the next trials. Yeah, I'll say it before I say it again. The seeds have been planted had had well before we even got to this far, and the idea that this series or any part of it is valid flying through an idea is a load of bunk. If I'm being honest. So I know it's another case of me doubling up on these vlogs, but be that as it may, I'm glad I'm able to address these and speak openly about how I feel about all this, and I'm glad that even in this over the past year, I've actually managed to see a growth I've been trying to accomplish for a while now. I definitely want to try and keep that momentum going. I haven't given as much thought to the 200 subscriber special as I have like a different 150 subscribers, but because we'll see what happens. I mean, crazy things have happened for the past year alone, including ones never expected. I mean, in fact, I'm still planning other videos, not just related to this anime, but also the entire series over the course of the coming year, which will definitely be continuing well before we get to the remakes, as well as like the spin-off slash prequel in early 2022. I don't know about a Switch Pro for now, but I will submit it's a lofty, plausible idea. I mean, if I'm personally not at liberty to confirm or deny it yet. I mean, but seeing as how tomorrow is St. Patrick's Day, hey, given how I already have my Raphael shirt on, let's not forget, I definitely already have something in mind for then as another surprise. Just have to wait and see what it is. So, as of for now, and I will see you all soon. Alola.